Okay. We have to open the book.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
I love this so much. I wish more people would make games like this or this. Actually, I think this person or these devs are making another game. It's just wait, is it done? I don't remember. I should check.
It is in that way that my book is special.
I don't think it's the same style, which I know you have to break away and do more things, but I love this so much. And nothing else exists like it. I checked.
It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
The narrator will read a lot of it, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to read too. So sorry that my reading is actual trash. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like we should meet. That should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing that now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say you said she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're gonna make me do this, aren't they? Or, okay, yeah. Okay, that might.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
That was weird. I think that's the other one I need to get into space. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to spend our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
I feel so much better about that. Honestly, I was reading fine earlier. And then for some reason, I was like, oh my gosh, am I actually reading out loud? Okay, word for word. And then everything just died. It's just picking up. Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right, I just have to tell Gran, and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran kind of works me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Verlo. Okay.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
It feels weird to have, like, not be so zoomed in, like my model. But come on, you have to see the shirt. And I have to try to get the hand stuff working. I don't think I would use it too much, but for heavy reading streams, it might be nice. Just slides right off.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
I keep thinking
Since
I could
Gran
remember
had moved
B.
in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
My grandma lived with us, so I didn't have this problem. This is my mom's house, but
Just some dusty knickknacks.
actually I don't know whose house it was at any given point. It went like down through the family, but I zoned out for a second. But we kind of just had what my mom wanted, and if I guess we almost got a really flowery couch, but my mom was vehemently against it, so we just stayed with like plain, usually blue furniture.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Yes, I love it.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
I showed it to one of my friends, and they said it looks like something you would make in like a scout group or something like that would make. I was like, that is exactly the style I was going for, so that made me happy. See, the part of me that knows I should turn this off wants to turn it off, but I forgot to
An array
last
of
time.
prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Yeah, I went to last time. I forgot to last time, and it got me a thing, or got me special dialogue. So, just make Gran upset for a little bit.
This is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Actually, I think it's picking up my sister. So we're going to do that. And then turn it up in OBS. Okay. How's the audio? It's still good.
Step forth, dear reader. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Hey, Gran, I I'm gonna go. For Pete's sakes, change out of your pajamas before you say another word. But, but nothing. Inside clothes are for inside, and outside clothes are for
Lucas
outside.
stared at his feet and muttered under his breath.
I don't think I ever did this. Mom always let me wear my pajamas in the garden. Well, Eleanor isn't here, is she? I go upstairs, change, and then we'll talk.
Right, of course. I forgot about the pajamas.
I never got that dialogue before. That is pretty neat.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
Every so often, when people are outside, I hear like a generic
Luca
phone
paused at his
ring.
parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
It's been like so quiet the last few nights, and now,
Gran had
of course,
commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in.
when I want to do something, the neighbors are being loud and making my dogs bark. Let me know again. Let me know if that is picked up way too much.
Some things
There's
need
not much I
shelter
can do
from a
about
young
it.
boy's mischief, she said.
These are just so cute. I strive to art like this one day.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
I love how it's chill as in cold, but no, chill as in no, we chillaxing. That
Gran's bed was
is.
undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night. Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Oh, awesome. I knew this mic was pretty good, but I
Luca
wasn't
was somewhat
entirely
annoyed by the
sure.
situation.
I wasn't entirely sure how it would react like on stream when the chips came to it. Cards were drawn, chips were down. There we go. Chips were down. That's what I tried to say. Yeah, this thing's like almost all the way up too. Oh, the ambient noise from the fridge and this thing would drive me insane. Let's go outside. I keep thinking I can run.
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
He had a good mom. Or has. She's just missing. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, no more
The
special.
less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go ponder, hide, or chill. Hide gets some cool dialogue, but I also don't want. Uh, okay, just because I know if we need to do it again, they'll let us. So we'll just
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
we're just gonna go hide for the day. Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I guess Rolo got some kids that we could beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. Well, make sure your boys are done playing your. Make sure your boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah, see? Be sus and nobody will worry about it.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
It's impossible to mess someone up. I hope.
That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle. The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
Yeah, I figured.
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
I think it's been a little over a year since I played this. We were going to play Duck Detective, but I think I still remember too much about that game to play.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium ponderings.
Nailed it.
You're. Well, make sure you don't overburden yourselves with the preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Thanks for falling for my lie. Oh, and Luca? You and Rollo stay out of trouble. I know, I know. Get in trouble with what? uh, I really want just the person in me that has always been like, well, always told as a kid, turn off the water, you're racing it, turn off the, you're gonna ruin the fridge, but you won't ruin your fridge doing that. But come on, just how often you hear it's like you need to turn it off even in a game. That's just baked in deep. Come on, come on, woo! Dang it, Rollo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered, until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
It's technically bedtime, but we stream. Seems like a better decision. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Oh, come now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh darn right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I've got to go back to the proverbial grindstone. Or harvest the weights and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. To you first. Nope, can't talk to the sun, man. So sad. Sorry, Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valentine...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. I hate bullies. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna trust that things are okay. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here, till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we'll pound ya. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be a freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Poor baby boy. First of Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week of Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, it won't happen again. If you're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about the new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. It all starts here, Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get going. Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? Sorry, sippy break. You if we're gonna change this town, we need to change. We need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. I love that you can hear him writing literally every time that things are said. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so
He
painful.
stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first three questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing everything down? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Can I go further this way? Nope. All right, Rollo's waiting at the treehouse. Aw, hi, I like you. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I rode one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken a standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the wheel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever
Yeah,
Luca
we'll
saw
see.
his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Hey, Lucas, Dad. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, Buckaroo.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
I don't know if I actually have to do anything. Okay, yeah, that's what I did it. That's what you have to do it.
Luca gently baited. Good for skimming the.
Okay, yeah, that's the timing. Okay, apparently after a year of
Luca
not doing
gently
this,
baited a good for.
yes, good for skimming the surface. Let's try to get. Yeah, you just gotta take it slow. Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up.
Luca
And
tied
now
a
we try some
shoestring
junk.
to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
I mean, I take a nice turn. Okay, I jumped a little bit. I looked away from the screen and all I heard was a pop. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh wait, no, we're done.
Luca tied a shoe. What fish could.
Okay, yeah, I don't have to go back fishing. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Yeah, sounds like that have always kept someone out. Oh wait. No, we don't want to go that way. Wait, do we? Can we get it from there? Yeah, I don't think you can do that from here. Okay. Have to go to mission control first. Okay, what's this top secret plan you had to start of summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? I cannot speak today. Perfect time to do a mostly reading stream. Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you say that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fall harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It isn't a busted... It's just a busted old warehouse. I just thought we should do some research at the library. You actually want to go into the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time that I accidentally burned down the chicken coop? and you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend my first day of summer. I think they're 12. I don't think that would be my first thing at 12. Maybe at 10. So that's a lot stupider when I was in like 4th, 5th grade. Step back here. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have to go through town. Rolo didn't make it very far. Hey, bud. I'm just catching my breath. Go on. I'll catch up. Time to get some talks done. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. Safe is my middle name. That's why we're going to break into a warehouse. Surely nothing will happen there. Piper? Oh, hey Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying. Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. There we go. I turned down the latency because we want to talk as close as possible. Now, one would say, why wouldn't you do it on Twitch? Twitch scares me for some reason. Hey, Zariel. Zariel? I don't know. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi? Zariel would like you. Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. I love him. Number 1, look at his design. Number 2, he gives absolutely terrible advice. And as someone who also does that,
Miss Hatch could often be
I
found
vibe
near the
with that.
fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
I love this person, like, role in the story. The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh! Ooh, this is getting good! Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Wait. There we go. Whack. Well, smack, but whack. I figured that one out just because it said no touching, so of course I had to touch it. And then we just did a little bungle beat. Robert? Hey, Luca. I'm doing some fact checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know? When the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company. And there was only one dirt road leading to town, and there still is only one road leading to town. Oh, right. We don't go to just
Cousin
yet.
Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day got in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Hmm. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. I love the charms so much. I was gonna say, is my bat friend not here? But no, she is. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake ya. No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rollo said he saw something weird, strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? Huh. You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. One day I'm going to be able to switch back and forth voices. I'm so out of practice that it's kind of impossible right now. Things seem to be a bit be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find anything out about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Here comes trouble. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be looking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rollo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rollo. Why are you doing the turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared? She's not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she? Don't mind me, just over here lurking, uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, huh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the sacks as the final harvest. Thank you. Thank you. Feed my very fragile little ego. Almost every carrot I dug up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hank atomic shrink ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's got to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luke and I have places to be, so if you don't mind. Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell because of you. So either you launch yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Willow froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
Rollo froze as Roxy took a step towards him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he would have to be the one. He had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home. In the past, he found the best way to deal with enraged Roxy was to be a little. I think they're gonna read after that. So, we're gonna have to hear it twice.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer. The sun's shining, we just want to take it easy. Let's Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolla's problems have a way of becoming my problems. Everything's messing up now. I mean, the stream's fine, but... Okay. I think we got on VC. As long as it doesn't make me look angry again. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Alright. I expect the full report for the Valentine place. A full report! Investigate the Valentine warehouse, alone. So Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. You know, gotta be chill. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Yeah, kinda cheesy. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. That's Solomon. We don't like him. Luca, my boy. Hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nakreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't start the show fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I guess Juniper will just have to swing by and give her more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. Just a reminder that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Yup, I bet. Will do. Talking to a little boy about how much he likes his grandma. That's not exactly sus, but it is still awkward. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Hey, creepy dude.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
You're the Fisher one. Or you a different boy? I don't know. Hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the Bughead going? Different boy. Okay. Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into weak wood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Yeah, we'll go this way first. Not much to do this way, but still.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
I think this is blinding me because it's so dark. It's so dark in the rest of the room. It seems... Did you pick me up okay? Or it was the problem... I'm not grumpy, I swear. Okay. That seems to be better. That's it. No, can't do anything here. I don't know how far we can go this way. Oh.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
I am going to try to keep this as spoiler-free as I can.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
I did send the new link, right? Yeah, we're gonna say I sent the new link. Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, I for a moment thought that my it was catching my blinking, and it doesn't like to do that. Okay, so what would Rolo do if he
Luca
was here?
often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
Smart. I'm definitely not touching that thing. Yeah, we have those. See if we could look at anything else. Tin can, grapes, or some kind of fruit. Okay.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
I want to go ahead and tell you that you should never do this. Number one, it probably wouldn't work, and number two, I would just be super careful around anything that's electrified. That's
One more to go.
We like to have a lot of fun here, but we also like to not, there we go.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Just sometimes you don't trust when things that are this dangerous are done in by a little tomfoolery.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
There we go. I see a little better now. Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. You'd have no problem poking around in there.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is toxic waste.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
Gross. Oh. I don't know what this is. Probably not good though.
Luca
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The sound of
Footsteps.
footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This story is about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We'll find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine though.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
We have used those ones now.
found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it! What have you done? Okay. I wasn't watching the screen correctly. Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. I mean, if that's not gonna help. Sorry! Investigate the Valentine warehouse with Rollo. Sometimes we actually do make not good decisions, but still decisions. I will be waiting for the exact moment where I can start singing Christmas music without feeling. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be annoying no matter what, but still. Okay. Sorry about that. Rolla can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter, how are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business with your mother and whatnot. This is how a child talks. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Poor Luca. Your grandmother has been taking residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely home at all. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is really around, in lieu of one that tries to compensate by smothering you with affection. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. I think her name's Princess or Duchess, one of those.
Solomon
names.
trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Oh, no, heiress. Well, I guess it's in the same real house. Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. I'm sure she is. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Oh, I think I recognize your name. Pretty sure it's not. I mean, I don't know you, but I think we have a mutual friend. Look, my boy, hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Nutcreek, kinda in a hurry right now. I thought so. Well, it's nice to meet you. Boy's got too much of his father in him. I win. A little help? Oh, he's dying. Oh, well, welcome both of you. I am the champion. We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like everything else, like anything changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I got this. Yep. Why did you do that? Paul says you can figure out what the plan is and you're done. Great. What now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. You took care of one of them for us. There we go. Whoa, you're a genius. No, I just, decided I didn't want to die. Oh, okay. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubts? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. Oh dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in there. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I spilled some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it would be an honor to throw you in the trash. True friendship right there. Come on, ladylike. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good interstagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do those actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, ground command. I cannot read today. This is Hank Atomic ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? I'm getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. Need a quick little drink. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that? Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. I don't know what my reaction would be that.
Under the weight of the bag.
Oh, yeah, you missed the part where Luca died, too. Just, just for the record. The boys I put. Oh, yep. Nope. She read that. Oh God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? With the chips down, ace detectives dig deeper for
Rollo
clues.
felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Rollo has made a terrible mistake.
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? I'm forgetting to see the benefits of your Bread for Our Lives plan. Right, we're clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted.
He's got a bunkmate.
35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees.
Halloween is a state of mind, just like Christmas.
He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow.
I don't think after I was in a dumpster with a body, I'd be very keen on sleeping right away. Or maybe I would actually just pass out. One of those two things would happen.
Chapter 3.
Never sleep again or always sleep.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished showing a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to be delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Oh, I remember what this part is. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
have to go take care of something. You stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But, but nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah, say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. I mean, I also left the sink on, but apparently only one of those things were important. Well, that was strange. Um,
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rilla? Is that you? I wish I understood Morse code, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Over? Strange. Yeah, I think I looked at everything the first time. That's not creepy at all. That's safe, and we should totally trust it. Oh, hey, Roxy. Is this about me kicking you? Uh, is this about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday? Is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weep Wood, and then we got late and we went home. Weep Wood? If he's alive, I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there any? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to let people know to check the woods. You stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
I don't think Roxy is an adult, but when you're 12 and someone's like 16, I think that legally makes them an adult and they can give you permission to leave your house. Rolo, where are you? Hey Bert, have you seen Rolo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. See? This is why we're friends. Because you know my horrible ideas are great. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. I'm pretty sure that they just should leave the clipboards alone forever. I'm pretty sure they're part of a cult. Yeah, that's the way to that treehouse, so this is the way to Weepwood. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, no, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I get
Toby
it.
looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. God, you joker. It's all, we're all part of this together. Well, you let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. You have to let us know or whatever. I am not paying attention to these people. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. The charms. I love them. My parents just wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for a couple hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll get back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. I think her dad is the grocer? Not entirely sure anymore. Let's swing by my house to grab it before we head out. I didn't even notice it was allowing me to. First, we need to check in with a friend of the neighborhood story lady. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean it vanished? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see the danger he's in. What's this about a missing child? Oh, I love them. Yes, I'm glad they're here now. I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. And they're sure there's something we can do to help. Nonsense, young Mr. Carter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. Oh yes, Miss Fountain has been more than accommodating. We were just telling your daughter Beck that. Now where does she run off to? I think she's by the ones that we're not checking there just yet. Hey Dawn. Is it true about Rolo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was just checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights? Your typical shady stuff. Oh, who would be doing all that and why? We have a few I have a few leads. I'm going to learn to read tonight if it probably will come actually. The Valentine's family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rolo could be? The best place to look is start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last? We were in Weepwood, right by Valentine's fertilizer. I'll check Weepwood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night. I bet. My little bat baby. Hey, you soon. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rolo in there? No, just a shadow of a family clinging to the town, clinging on to the past. Feel free to check for yourself. But don't expect to have your mind blown. Did I show you Raby Baby? The nightmare critter? White and pink bat? Pink and white, whatever. Hey Griffin, has Rolo been by? I haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, good. She's got your aesthetic. And when he does, tell that there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him on the house. He'll like that. I think it's been 2 days and the grocer's not there. Sharper Valentine, a celebration of
Beacon Pines
exhalations.
is a great town.
That I don't
What
have
you
to
may
read.
not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
I'm trying to remember. That was unhelpful. It's okay, we needed it. We all need history in our lives, trust me. As someone who failed history class, we need history. But I'm now thinking, he founded the town, and I think 6 years ago is when they said he died. That's when the foul harvest was. Or around 6 years ago. This town isn't all that new then. All that old, I mean. So yeah, their history would suck
Jeff's Hardware
because
closed down about a year ago.
they don't have much of it, but still, there's a lot that they left out that we will kind of uncover as we go.
The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
I love this boy. Good little penguin baby. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rollo come by? No. I'm actually surprised. He's usually here when on days when the new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
Mycological phosphorescence.
My complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Yep, boring.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
I don't know why. First, I was like, My Hero, but then I was like, but Soul Eater, and Soul Eater not. People hate Soul Eater not, and I understand why, but I really love it. Probably because it's got the backstory of a lot of characters.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A
Salad?
salad-centric
Yeah.
travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
I should get salad stuffs. Maybe next grocery trip. That said, I don't remember what Cobb salad is exactly. I know it does not to do with corn, and that's why it confuses me.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oh, yeah. Oof. I'm not one for sweaters, but Lucas always looks so comfy.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject.
Soul Eater is one of my top anime of all time. Like, if it's not top 3, it's top 5.
Making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge.
I feel like you'll like Def the Kid and maybe his 2 partners too. Probably his 2 partners. If you read Soul Eater, like if you end up reading it too, I'd say maybe Soul would be your entire skis. Because there's like stuff for him in the manga that never happens in the anime. He seems like your kind of character.
If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey,
Kato was
Kato.
lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
I don't know what that word means. Oh, hey Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Don't know, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out, bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? I should have remembered this from this game, but I know someone who got stung by a ground bee. And what I learned was made re-aware of their existence, I guess. I became terrified of walking. Or that if there are 2 queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy? Okay, I'll wait till till I press. I don't remember if bees are one of the creatures that are like, oh, we don't have a queen? Well, you get to transform. Autobots roll out and all that. That doesn't really apply here, but I'm sticking by my statement. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Roller around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? I think I know sand spiders. I also knew that like wolf spiders and stuff made like trap dens. But I didn't know that we have them where I live. I don't think I live in the city, so we don't really have stuff like that here. But if you go like 10 minutes in any direction, I'm not kidding you, you'll be in the country. And that's where all the horrifying things live. I also learned that we have Black Widows, and I'm like, oh, so all the time I said, no, I don't have to worry about that. They don't live here. I have to be, I lied to myself. All the bug things that I have to tell myself that I know are kind of lies, but I can delude myself into thinking, are often just shoved right in my face like, no, now you have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, but also definitely worry about it. Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. I love you, Kato. I would hug you if I could. Oh. Solomon? Yeah, Solomon. What kind of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh, no, not Solomon. Beck. Oh, yeah, Mr. Nutcreek works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? What? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Poor baby boy. Well, that sucks. Yeah. So, I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without the unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. I don't know why I jumped twice. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused our circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna guess I said it right though. Just keep an eye out for him, would ya? Of course. You know, in between looking for beetles. Okay, so I was gonna say you'll love her. And trust me, you will love her. She just gets better and better. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Which probably means they knew you were back there. Oh, this part. Oh. Oh, let me step in the pedal.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science! And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
I don't think that's how anything works.
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
Like, even knowing the twists in this game, I don't think that's how anything works. What the? Cool!
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
It's after midnight, so I'll probably finish up this chapter. And probably go back to playing Pokemon on my own time. So, the science tells us this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Goon Patrol. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yup. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of your being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's going to back now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Time to bust out the tickle strange, tickle strange. I do believe we have to do both eventually.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey Tish, you want to see something cool? Yeah? Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her
I
efforts.
can't
until
laugh in
Tish
that
finally
voice.
had enough.
At least not like that. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new
Iggy
kid.
kicked at the puddle before
Yep.
making his escape.
Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your
Beck
hair.
shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath.
I'm thinking.
He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Let's roll back.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
I think this one is what leads to the, Well, I think we have to do both, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this one of them, I think, ends abruptly. We'll see. Alright, Luca, looks like you need a mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? You were about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, ain't
At
done.
the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk! My clothes are ruined! I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Okay, yeah. I knew we had to get something from one of them. I don't feel so good. Huh? I'm sorry, I just... Oh shit. Yup. So Beck, how you liking Beacon Pines so far? That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
Person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words right out of my mouth. Okay. Just say, I think this chapter can go on a little longer. Looks old. Well there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you doing in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So, where is he? Where was he? It's funny, really. You guys got a little turned around in the woods. They could be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Buck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work
Beck
anyway.
glanced toward Luca.
Oh, hello. I know who you are. What up? I'm actually gonna finish this chapter and probably head off. But you're more than welcome to stay for a while. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. He also missed
Rollo
me
was
messing up some
safe.
kids.
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.